The following program is intended for mature adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
Good day, fellow bards. Good day, songsters and songstresses. Good day, sirens. And good day, vagabonds. I am your host. I would love to give you my name, but now is not the time. For the moment, you may call me Melody. I bring you a tale. A tale today of love, heartbreak, sorrow, excessive drug use, and agony. Our story begins in a tavern, as they always do. A group of friends gather around a table for a couple of drinks and to talk about which job to take next. Standing around this table in a myriad of different attire, we have Aegis, Banjo, Pyre, and Rose. I can almost hear it now, the sound of Banjo describing themselves.
Well, I imagine, is that my cue?
That's your cue.
Well, Banjo is a short little halfling, pretty lean, tan skin, long flowing hair, and a bit of a goatee going on, red robes, and a gold trim. And he just looks to his compatriots and raises a glass.
Yes, Banjo. His tale is one that inspires much. And then there was Aegis. Oh. Aegis, sing your song to me. Tell me what it is I see.
Well, Aegis, I have shoulder length, dirty dish blonde hair, blue eyes, red cloak over green clothes, and worn brown leather shoes. And I'm just sitting there drinking a glass of water because alcohol ruins the throat.
Ah, yes. Poor Aegis. Unable to quench the thirst. And then there's Pyre. Well, much can be sung about Pyre, but it all ends up being fire.
Pyre is sitting at the bar. She's got bright red hair and really dark brown eyes. Her clothes are more twisted and tied straps of leather than they are clothing, and they kind of finish wrapped around her legs in what could be described as pants if one tried hard enough. She's whistling a random tune with no words and nursing a small glass of water with lots of ice.
Yes, Pyre. Well, well, well. Then there was Rose, the final of the group. I can hear her song now.
Rose is sitting watching the rest with their drinks. She has long, intricate pink braids and bright green eyes, standard size for a high elf, with just enough of a tan to show that she's lived most of her life outside.
And now their song begins. Let us listen in. As you all are sitting around this table, it's been quite some time since you guys had a gainful adventure. Coin stocks are running really low, and you're having to drink the cheap stuff right now. Um, there's 3 pamphlets that you all picked up collectively with the different jobs on them. One involves filling in for the sanitation department of Douglas and taking care of um, sludge clingers and giant rats in the sewer. The pay is 15 silver coins. The second involves investigating a very intriguing artifact uncovered in the basement of Dendaria Theater. The pay is 50 gold pieces if the purpose of the artifact is discovered. And the final is um, what is essentially moving bales of hay from the city of Veritas to the city of Douglas and back, and requires a wagon, which you do not have.
Hmm. Now, my friends, I am always for charity, but I do imagine the best place for a bard is in the theater.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
mind getting dirty myself, but I don't know about the rest of you.
Well, how much
I'll
was
be
the pay on
staying.
that last one?
No pay was mentioned on the last one.
I'll be staying out of the sewer, thank you very much.
I'd rather not be covered in hay, thank you.
Well, then I imagine the median choice then there is that perhaps we check out this theater.
I'd support this plan.
I agree. The theater is always entertaining.
I agree.
One of the barkeeps comes over to you. Is a rather gaunt-looking man, kind of this messy mop of blonde hair, uh, and he's got this very long, drawn expression. Says, yeah, hey, anything else for you guys to drink or eat?
Pyre looks down at her glass of water. The ice has all melted now, and she glances back up. I'll have some more ice, if you please.
Oh, of course, yeah, yeah. I'll get that right for you right now. Oh, uh, Banjo, was it?
My pleasure.
It was a group of 3 people that were looking for you. Something about you showed interest in their job that they had.
Oh, well, certainly, I'll pay them a visit. Was this a loan
Oh,
kind of thing, or can my compatriots join me?
no, it was about they said something about the theater. Yeah, they said to meet them there whenever you're ready.
Well, certainly. I guess I'd look across to the rest of the gang and see how they're feeling.
I guess the job chose us.
Don't the best ones always?
True. You gotta go where the music leads you.
Never been one to doubt fate myself. And Banjo hops off his stool and is going to, I guess, look to the barkeep as to the direction that we should be headed.
Yeah. Well, here's your tab. It's only 3 silvers. Most of y'all just got water and like the really cheap stuff.
I only got gold, and I just plop a single gold piece on the table.
Let me get your change for you.
Keep the change, friend. Keep the change.
You're too kind. Thank you.
You have
As
a wonderful
far
evening.
yeah. As far as the theater, well, that's over in the entertainment ward. It's off the corner of what is it? It's on the corner of Dorad and Jorad and Mellifers.
Why, thank you
Thank you
very much.
kindly.
Yeah. You all take care.
Thank you, sir. We will.
And what do y'all do from here?
We know where that is?
Why don't you all roll me a survival check with advantage if you're from Douglas.
Well, I certainly am not. 8.
8 total for me too.
Uh, sorry, my D&D Beyond. There we go. I have an 18.
Okay. So, well then, Pirate, you know where it's at.
I know exactly where the theater is. I've performed there a couple of times. Small roles, mostly. Trying to make it to the big leagues, you know. You remember?
Apologies. I rolled a 16.
Oh, yeah, you would also know where it's at.
So
Well,
I believe
certainly
we go
remember
this way.
the. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right, it's just down this road. Then I believe it's a left, and then 2 roads down, it's a right, and it should be on the right-hand side once we get there.
If I remember correctly, it's a fairly large building, hard to miss.
Oh, very.
Well, all right. Lead the way.
Rose stands up, dusts off her blue traveling dress, makes sure she has her pouch slinged over her shoulder, and exits the tavern.
Pyre's gonna follow her, and once I step outside the tavern, I'm going to cast dancing lights and create 4 glowing balls in midair and just start playing with them as I walk, pretending to juggle and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Bancho will follow suit and kind of nudge Agus to come along.
I follow, trying to make sure I don't get lost because I have no idea where I'm going.
Right. And you all start moving through the city. It's not too far of a walk from here. You're currently in the Winter Ward at the Whitestone Inn, so as you round the corner, you can see the Goblin Horde on your left-hand side, the very interesting looking curiosity shop run by Lyle, who is a famous goblin. And as you kind of travel through, crossing the bridge to the other side, you can see on your left-hand side the Split Oak, which is this really nice tavern. It's 3 stories tall, yellow walls, and a red-hued roof. As you're traveling through, and it's a very busy day. Lots of people out in the streets shopping. Um, Yuletide is right around the corner, and everyone's getting ready for the festivities. And it's just a general overall happy vibe. There's very light bit of snow that's falling from the Moros Mountains. It's very quiet. You hear the sound of muffled laughter as the snow is kind of deadening the noise in the air. Very peaceful, very happy. You guys move around the corner, start walking. You can see Dendaria Theater on the other side. It's about 250 foot tall. It's a huge indoor theater. They've got different posters on the walls talking about the different shows that are coming up. Um, as you make your way to the entrance, there is a single individual sitting there at the entrance, kind of a chair kicked out, and you can see him there smoking a long pipe. He's very old, frazzled, this long mane of white hair on his head. Uh, but for some reason, he's wearing these beige cargo shorts and this button-up shirt with floral print all over it, and sunglasses.
Are they heart-shaped sunglasses?
They are heart-shaped sunglasses, actually.
Now that's an interesting fellow there.
Oh, hello. Are you all here to study the job?
Yes, we are. We're here because we hear
Hmm.
there's an artifact in the basement.
Oh, yes. That is correct. Yes, there are artifacts in the basement. Sorry, my head hurts and my feet stink. Um, so my name's Austin, and I'll lead you inside. Just follow me.
Hey,
What a character.
seems flamboyant enough for a group of bards as benefactor.
He's obviously part of the theater.
As he leads you inside, you all head in, and you can see the beautiful opulent theater around you. These red velvet seats strewn about, the big boxes up top to overlook the stage. As you head towards the stage, crossing the stage and working your way down the stairs to the basement. What are you guys doing during the meantime?
When I reach center stage, I'm going to pause for a minute and just stare out at the audience, sigh wistfully. One day, one day. And then I'll keep walking.
I guess Banjo approaches Pyre and just says, "Now, our good friend Austin over there doesn't seem too in much of a hurry. Why don't you have a little performance here on the stage? Visualize that."
Oh, well, I couldn't hog the spotlight. I don't know.
We have
It's
the
up to you.
time.
I kind of look over to Austin and just check if Austin's like hurrying us along, or it's fine if we do a little performance on the stage.
Austin's just kind of waiting there by the stairs. He doesn't seem to be in any hurry at all.
It's certainly up to all of us. Now, I don't want you to put you on the spot there, Pyre. Maybe we can hurry along, and once we leave, we can have a little performance here.
Oh, well, I mean, since I'm here, I think that maybe I could give it a shot.
Question for the DM.
Shoot.
Is there like any like spotlight that can be shined down on the stage right now?
There is none on. No.
Well, I rolled a modified 20 for stealth. I'm trying to find one to see if I can light one.
There doesn't look like there's any mechanical kind of spotlight. But you do see runic magic that's all over this backstage. So you can guess that they use some kind of magic in order to use spotlights in that way.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I can figure out which is which?
Sure.
That's a 5. I have no idea which one's which, so I just
No
start
idea.
pressing them.
Can I roll Arcana as well?
Sure, go ahead.
14. Sorry, with advantage, 20.
Yes, you find the room that is specialized for the spotlight.
I'm still pushing them, so you're going to have to stop me.
I kind of hold my hand out and point at the rune for him to work on.
As you finish up poking the one Aegis that kept closing and opening the curtains.
My bad. And I push the one for the spotlight.
And the spotlight kicks on.
Oh. Oh, well, I think I do like this.
For a brief moment, Pyre, standing in the spotlight, you felt like someone was watching you from one of the boxes. But when you went to look up directly up there from your peripheral, there was nobody there.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. All right. And Pyre's gonna kind of smooth down her leather straps, adjust a couple of them, shake out her hands. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. How's it sound up there from the lights?
Beautiful. Keep going.
Fantastic.
Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. Empire's going to take another deep breath and kind of shake her head. You know, guys, I really think we should maybe just keep going.
Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
I could not agree more myself. Can Banjo actually make a perception check to see if he notices anybody else in the room with us?
Yeah, sure. Maybe a perception check.
Not great. Another 8.
No. Only
Alright.
only person standing in the room right now is Pyre. Everyone else is invisible.
Banjo just puts a hand on Pyre's shoulder and says, "We bards, we live to be inspiring." And that was inspiring.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know that I've ever actually sung a solo on a stage like this before.
Banjo,
Smaller
take 1
stages,
fire
sure.
damage. Banjo, take 1 fire damage.
Banjo pulls his hand away. He's like, "Yes, well, Pyre, you are on fire in every way, shape, and form."
Oh, thank you.
Rose comes down back to the stage and, from a healthy distance to not get burnt, congratulates Pyre.
Thank you so much. That was. Oh.
I come up slow clapping. That was very beautiful.
I'm going to turn to Austin and lead the way, sir. I believe it's time for us to go down.
Absolutely. Just follow me this way. You know what I'm saying? Just really hoping after this is said and done, I can have myself a cheeseburger in paradise.
That sounds fantastic.
Mm. Well, here we are. Oh, buddy, this is. No, it's all right. We can introduce ourselves, Austin. Thank you. As you see, there are 3 people down here in the basement of Dendaria Theater. But before you can really get a good look at them, you see this massive stone archway. At the center of the archway is this bright purple gem that is causing the interior of the archway to glow purple, humming with a soft, sweet music, almost like a magnet pulling at the happiness within your heart. And then
Ready.
you're able to finally clock the people in here. You see a elven man with these beautiful tussles of blonde hair, probably about 5'7", 5'8". Just absolutely sharp features, gorgeous face. Looks like it could be a cleric of the doll. Just absolutely stunning. You see a human woman with red hair, freckles dotting all across her cheeks, um, and these piercing green eyes. And she was probably about 5'2", 5'3". Um, and she's kind of sitting meekishly behind the blonde elven man. And then finally, you see a dark-haired woman with a darker complexion, um, who looks quiet and serious and stern. Um, this kind of cold and calculated look upon her face stands about about 5'9", and she is kind of leaned up against the wall. As the blonde man introduces himself. Oh, yes, my name is Melody. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Uh, these are my sisters, Harmony, and he gestures to the redhead, and lastly, Sonata over there, and he gestures to the dark-haired woman that's leaned up against the wall. We are bards from the college. Sent here to investigate this strange music coming from this artifact. Um, but, well, it has eluded us so far, so we put out a request for more assistance. And, well, this archway has been below the theater for quite some time. It was actually built around the archway. However, the purple energy in the purple gem is new, so we are unsure of what it means.
Hmm.
And I remember you, Banjo, from asking about the job, but who are your friends here?
Well, I assure you the pleasure's all ours. My friends, why don't we introduce ourselves? I'm Banjo. I responded to the offer.
My name is Pyre. We've been working together for some time, Banjo and I.
Absolutely.
I
I,
guess. Oh, go ahead, Rose. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I am Rose. I am originally from the traveling troupe of Solaris. I don't really come from a single place.
I'm Aegis. My mother and father, I don't know where they are right now, so I don't really come from anywhere. But whispers are one thing I've studied about, so hopefully I can help you.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you all. Yeah. It's really good to meet you all. It's always nice to have another bard around. Oh, yeah. My name's Harmony. Oh wait, my brother already said that. Um, yeah.
Well, no
It's
shame in making your acquaintance twice.
and that's my sister. They know who I am. Sorry, my sister gets flustered. I'm Sonata, as my brother already said. Now, this artifact, it's very intriguing, and as I'm sure you're all aware, it sings.
Yes, I can hear that.
Now, we are fairly certain it's some kind of gate or something. However, we do not dare risk entering with the potentiality of it closing. So, we devised a plan. We have a special set of runes carved on stones. If we were to give one to each of you, and then us three plus Austin here hold the sister stones, then upon crushing your stone beneath your boot, you will be teleported instantly back next to us. Think of us as an anchor or a waypoint. Uh, yeah, it was kind of my idea. I kind of like love using rune magic and kind of so similar to sheet music and writing and Yes, they get it, Melody. I'm sorry. No, you're Harper. What am I doing? No, that's not your name either. I'm forgetting it already. You change it like every 3 days. No, I've had my name for about. Okay, it's been almost a year. Mhm, mhm.
I
Well,
approach her and I say, ma'am, I will gladly anchor myself to you.
uh, oh, um, it's kind of sudden, but oh, you mean the spell? Yeah. Here you go. Here's the stone. Um,
Oh, Banjo,
Banjo
always
puts up
such a
his hand.
flirt.
Oh, don't mind me.
Harmony, feel free to let him know if he's coming on a little strong.
Oh, certainly.
uh, no. You can come on as hard as you. I mean, mission, job. This is an archway. We already said that.
Listen,
Uh,
if I
mi-
survive because of you, then we can talk afterwards. How about that?
I walk up
uh,
to the colorful shirt gentleman. I like your shirt. I'll take your stone.
absolutely. Here you go.
I take it from him. It's like those glasses. I also need to acquire me some of those. Those are wonderful.
Oh, yes, I got them in Tahiti. It's a magical place.
Maybe one day you can take me there.
Sure, absolutely.
I walk up to Sonata and ask if I can have her stone.
Yes, here you are. And be careful in there. All right.
We'll try.
And I'm going to approach Melody and hold out my hand. I
Uh,
suppose I'm left
yes,
with yours then, aren't I?
I suppose you are. Here you are. And if there is anything else, remember these stones are single use, so only use it in an emergency.
Well, what sort of emergency do you think we're going to find over there?
I'm not sure, and I am not sure of what you will find. I just wanted you all to have a safety net should something bad happen. Not that we think anything bad's gonna happen. Just you gotta be safe, and you gotta take precautions. And yeah,
Right. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna face the jewel and just kind of study it for a little while. Um, can I do like a history check to see if I know anything more about this?
uh, sure. Make a history check and an arcana check.
That's 13 on history, ugh, and 10 on arcana.
You have absolutely no idea. The best you've got is that this gem is some kind of power source, and it's powering the archway.
Well, if we're gonna go through here, don't touch it while we're gone.
Absolutely. Well, we're just staying here to make sure you're safe, and we will continue to be here. Just make sure to document whatever it is you've seen.
Yes, of course.
I
Ah,
look at my stone and make sure that it matches Sonata's and then put it inside the pouch on my ship.
okay.
I'm going to slide mine into a pocket, which is really just a elaborate wrapping of leather with no holes in it, so nothing can fall out.
Mine I slide into my coat pocket right next to my chest on the left side.
I'll also put mine in my breast pocket.
Well,
Okay.
friends, are we ready to go?
I think we're more than ready.
Oh, and be safe in there, okay?
Oh, certainly. I wouldn't want you fretting too much.
We'll be as safe as we can be.
Uh, all right. Well, uh, good luck.
All right. I guess Banjo will take the first steps towards the entrance.
I'm going to follow Banjo towards the archway and then kind of pause and study it a little bit more.
Okay.
Um,
I can give you the help action on Arcana if you're. I got a +3.
Can I roll a history check on this archway?
Sure. Go ahead.
That is a 23.
Yeah. So this is a very ancient and old archway. You can tell from the runes on it that it is some blend of abyssal and celestial, but neither. It's not either one specifically. It's like this weird blend. On top of that, this archway has to be astronomically old because, for one, the tooling on it, the way it was carved, harkens back to tools made of stone and very slowly carved away. Very detailed and intricately, but slowly. Like, could have taken hundreds of years just to carve this one archway. But you're not entirely sure where it's from or much else about it.
I will stop and study and try to understand some of the words and then give up and follow Banjo.
Okay.
This is interesting. I can tell half of this, but it's mixed in with something else. I can speak Abyssal, and I don't know what the other thing is. And I'm looking at the gate, but I'm still walking toward, like, waiting for everybody else to get there, and I'm just staring at it like, I honestly don't know.
Well, I suppose there's no point in prolonging this. And Banjo's gonna step through.
Fire's going to
Okay.
step through.
Rose follows.
Before I step through it, I make a quick little bow and kind of step in real quick.
Okay. As you all head past the archway through the energy, I need each one of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Yeah. That's a 5 from Banjo.
19.
15.
I
Okay.
am looking. Three.
Those of you who rolled below a 12, you are now unable to speak for the next 1 minute. Okay?
All right.
As your voice is just gone.
Mm.
The rest of you, well, all of you, see your new surroundings. You see looks like a wheat field. There are wooden buildings up ahead. And they look very old, hastily built. Looking to your left, it immediately changes. No longer is there a wheat field. Instead there is what looks to be a bunch of flashing lights and a stage off in the distance, and a crowd of people in front of the stage. Looking to your right, though, you see a dingy and dirty town with paint splattered all over the walls and trash strewn throughout the streets. And looking behind you, you see a looks to be a group of two-story houses in a cul-de-sac with intricate, beautiful lawns and neatly trimmed hedges. And at the point where you're standing, all four terrains meet in exact lines.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this.
Neither was I. And I'm looking around kind of confused. I look to Banjo. Do, do you have any idea what this all is about?
Uh, Banjo looks at both of you, unable to speak. Can I make a Arcana check to figure out why I can't speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 7.
I also can't
No
speak.
idea.
Do a check.
Yeah, you can. You have no idea, Banjo.
25.
From what you can gather, the archway stole a little bit of your magic and you went through. It being tethered to your voice and your creative processes. So it sapped a little bit like a tax for coming through.
I try to speak and just like a soft cough comes out.
Here, Aegis, what are you doing?
I am confusedly looking at Banjo, trying to figure out what's going on.
And to silence these two.
Apparently, and I have no idea why.
Can Banjo try to sing?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to make a performance check, or do you want me to just start singing?
Make a performance check.
All right. That is a 19.
You strike this elegant pose, throw your hand out, get ready to belt the most gorgeous note, and nothing comes out.
Banjo just looks at the others and like shrugs.
Are you seeing this part? That was the weirdest post I've ever seen.
Fire's just gonna start laughing and, oh, I wish I had a drawing of that to give to Harmony when we get back.
I rolled a 20 performance.
Once again, you also get ready to sing. You're taking up your position. Get ready to let the most beautiful note out, and nothing happens.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I'm noticing that they're both having the same issues?
No, that you don't know perception check needed. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I think they've lost their voices.
Well, that's
throw
not
my
gonna
hands up
serve us
like,
very well.
Could it have been the gate that caused this? And see an eyebrow go up, and it's like questioning look as I'm looking at the gate, trying to figure it out.
As you go to look at the gate, you realize the gate's not there anymore. It's just the four areas that you described earlier. There is no gate.
No,
And
the gate's missing.
Banjo
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
and Rose, your voices both come back as you're able to hear yourselves again.
Oh. Oh. You felt that too?
Oh, yes. I
All
loved
right.
the pose, by the way.
Well, thank you. I was trying to make the best of a bad situation. So I guess passing through the gate made us unable to speak. I don't know if there's going to be a similar tax going about this place.
I think that we should be cautious.
Certainly.
Absolutely, I agree.
I agree, but what are we going to do about the gate being gone?
Well, that's why we have the stones.
Yeah.
I
Does
quickly
everyone
check
still
to see
have
if
their
mine's
rune
still
stones?
there.
I pat my pouch and still feel it there.
Yep, still there.
I'm going to tap mine as well.
Still there.
All right.
Okay.
Seems to be there. So which way first? The lights, the village, or where are we going?
So you have the flashing lights stage. You have the dingy looking city. You have the beautiful looking suburb, and you have the desolate looking wooden town.
Well, my life is the stage.
Agreed, that sounds the most appealing.
Well, I'll second whatever you decide.
You're not
Sounds
wrong.
fine to me.
Sometimes the greatest of stories comes from the dingiest of towns.
I know that.
But let's
Maybe we'll be.
head to the stage first, and then we'll figure out what's going on from there.
All right.
All right, let's go. And Pyre's gonna lead the way, walking toward the stage.
As you start walking your way towards the stage, you can start to see the silhouettes of people become clearer as you realize that they are all glowing neon, but with no discernible clothing, shape, anything like that, just like a humanoid figure. But they're all different colors, like a sea of neon colors in front of the stage. And you can see they're all dancing and moving around and swaying together, but there's no music.
Does anyone else see these neon shadows?
Are the humanoid figures making any noise?
No, no noise.
So it's just
I
a
don't
really
think we're
quiet
hallucinating.
rave then.
Those are popular now.
That's unusual.
How far away are we from these crazy humanoid figures?
You're kind of like walking up near them right now, getting close to the stage.
Okay, I wanna reach out and try and poke one.
Your hand just kind of goes right through.
Oh,
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure.
19.
Yeah. These are some kind of memory, wraith, ghost. You're not too sure how to put it. However, these they don't look like they've even noticed you. Like they're just kind of doing what they're doing.
I got a 27, so I'm guessing I noticed the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. But you do notice that up on the stage there is a pedestal with a box on it.
Hmm.
That looks interesting.
You never know what you might find in a box.
well, it might be a head, so tread carefully.
Would not be the first time someone has sent me one of those.
Angel
I vote
snaps at
Banjo.
Aegis, just like,
I vote that Banjo looks in the box.
You vote that I look in the box. Well, I was going to say that if anyone else was feeling courageous, that I would recommend they do it. But I mean,
I can look in the box.
Are
I don't
are you
mind.
going are you going up onto the stage?
I kind of look to the rest of the crew and I say, now, I kind of wanted to try to pose a little disguise and maybe sneak into this group and see if I could, I don't know, get any kind of words out of them because they're sounding kind of silent right now.
Well, I don't think you're gonna get much out of them. They're not even solid. And I'm gonna wave my hand through the closest one.
I'm pretty sure they're race memories of some kind, so I don't know if we'll actually hear anything from them.
It's like they're stuck in a time.
Can I do an insight check to see whether or not these beings could be possibly communicated with?
Sure.
That's a 16.
You would guess probably not. It doesn't look like they're even aware that you're there.
All right. Agus, you or me?
Oh, enough of this.
I'm
And
I'm already up on the stage, opening the box.
So as you get up there, you see that there is a note on the box. On this note is something written celestial. Do you speak it?
I do not.
I also do not.
Myself as well.
Well, you're not able to make out what the note says on the box, but the box is open.
I suppose we'll come up. I'll come up at least beside Agus and take a peek in what's in the box.
In the box, there's the note. There is a pair of gloves with the fingertips lit in the different colors of the crowd, neon. And underneath the gloves is a single button. bright red.
Part of me says push the button, but this confuses me.
Well, who are we to be avoiding taking risks at this point? Banjo will push the button.
You push the button, and as you do, you see a single, very large looking fish on a hook lowers down from the stage, and you hear it speak to you. Hey, man, whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Ready for what?
Oh, just put on the gloves. I'm ready when you are.
All right. Can I see how big these gloves are?
They look gargantuanly huge.
These don't know if they. I don't think they'll even fit me. They're big, and I'm holding one in my hand.
The fish does not respond to you.
Banjo holds up his little halfling hand and says, "Alright, not one to back down, but yeah, that's definitely not gonna work for me."
I'm gonna glance up at the stage and shake my head. That's certainly not gonna fit me.
I hold up my hand and then hold it up to the glove, and the glove is about twice the size.
What if somebody sticks their hand in it?
Well, you're the one holding it. You may as well put it on.
I stick the glove on my hand, picking up the
It
other one.
it suctions to your hand
Oh,
all
that
the way
was
down.
weird. And I put the other one on. Does it do the
Yep.
same thing?
It also suctions to your hand as you hear some music start to pick up. Out of the middle of nowhere, a very odd and synthetic sound picks up. As the lights on your fingers pulse to the sound of the music. And you see the people in the crowd start to pulse too. As they're pulsing, you can see the transparency start to go away and come back. Like they're becoming more solid with the sound of the music.
Interesting. I start moving my fingers in kind of like a wave, starting with my left pinky, going across to my right pinky.
You notice the lights begin to shift as you do that.
I wonder. And then I start acting like I'm going to play a piano.
Hey man, press the button, press the button!
I press the button real quick.
You see the fish start to lift up, flap around, and then drop. Hits the floor
Are
as
you
the
okay?
bass starts reverberating all around you.
You dropped the fish.
I dropped the bass.
Now, give him the performance of a lifetime. As you notice the music swaying with your fingers.
I rolled a 26 for a performance check, and I'm like acting like I'm playing a piano.
The music swirling around you, you're able to see colors appear out of nowhere as the lights start to solidify, create objects out of the consciousness of your mind, creating them as living constructs of light dancing around the crowd. What kind of things do you create?
So the first thing you see is a clown that is juggling pies. The next one is a fire breather, like someone that swallows fire and spits it back out. And the third one looks like a strong man just picking up something, and I'm laughing hysterically as I'm doing this. Like that, I haven't seen those people in a long time.
Keep going, man. You're starting to bring them back. As you can see, the light is starting to get more defined, and they're starting to get more and more humanoid faces.
That was a natural 1, but a total of 10 for trying to change to an air guitar.
I'm going to slap you on the back and give you a bardic inspiration.
All right, what number of dice is that?
1d8.
Nice, so that's a 5, so a total of 15.
All right. It's not your best work, but you do manage to get out some more interesting lights, and the music starts to shift and change again. And as you do, you see them starting to get more and more solid. Come on, you got this. Let's keep going. The fish kind of keeps talking from the floor. You want to drop me again? Press the button.
I pressed the button and I rolled a 19 for performance check, and I start literally just going into a piano thing again. And I pull out my lute and start playing it.
Bass kicks up again as the fish hits the floor, and lights start shifting around. The colors start being more vibrant and bright. The colors more solid. The lighting more real and not transparent. As you can see, they're starting to bring life back into this. Like the people are dancing more furiously, actually going along with the music. You can hear the sounds of the crowd.
It looks like they're starting to come more alive.
Can I reach
That's
out and
something on
poke one again?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So you poke one, and you hear a feminine voice come from. Hey, if you wanted beads, just say so. And she gives you a set of bracelets that's got a bunch of neon hearts on it.
I'm going to take them and put them on.
22 for performance, and I'm still going at my lute that I pulled out, just playing whatever comes to mind, not really singing, just trying to match the notes that I'm playing to the music that's playing.
As the lights become more solid, music starts to kick up again. Everyone kind of looks around, waiting for you.
I push the button in the box with my foot as quickly as I can, trying to drop the bass again.
And the crowd goes wild, starts dancing and bobbing along as the lights flash, and you hear the music fill up all the way. And you hear the fish behind you as it hits the floor again. Hey, yeah, you did it, man! You did it! And you see the fish, now that it's hit the ground, stands back up, and you can see that it is a Vinay. He's got a beanie, a bright, like, pink beanie on over his fins, and he's got these fingerless gloves and this set of headphones around his neck. Hey, thanks for freeing me, man.
You're welcome. How do I take these gloves off now?
Oh, no, those are yours now. But if you need to take them off, you can just slip them off.
Do you mind me asking what these gloves are called? Because they are very entertaining.
Oh yeah, those are light construct gloves. Turns your performance checks into real things.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, but I guess I'll leave them on for now.
Oh yeah, sure. And if you need anything, just let me know, man. DJ Bass is at your service.
DJ Bass, well, you definitely hit it hard.
Thanks, man. Hey, if you need anything, just hop on over to Raveland. We got you.
We'll do. Quick question. Where do you think we should go next?
Those those members in Twangville, they're not fun. I would not go over there. The other one's not so bad.
Well, you all party on and continue carrying on the music, and just quickly put my loot away and walk off the stage.
Hey, real quick. Are
What's up?
so like? I know we don't have like a prophecy or anything like that, but are y'all like here to like take down the Herald of Harmonics? Because like that's who kind of like did me in like this, bro, and like killed the music and took it all for himself. So like, are you bringing music back to the people, man?
Can we roll a history check to see if any of us know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me history check.
16 for me.
13 for me.
I got a nat 20 for a 23.
18.
All right.
Yes.
The only one that recognizes the term Herald of Harmonics is Pyre. Pyre, you'd recognize the term the Herald of Harmonics as this absolute wash up from theater who like wanted to like do like a one man stage production and was a horrible singer, absolutely horrendous. But for some reason, like overnight, he became a hit sensation in the taverns. This like beautiful melodic voice, like three voices singing at the same time. But you haven't seen him since, so you always just assumed like it was like him spreading rumors. And you also don't remember his actual name. His actual name. You're pretty sure his actual name was Harold, but you're not too sure.
I gotta say, I didn't think that I'd hear that name anytime soon. And he's the one who trapped you like that.
Uh, yeah. The Harold came in, like stole the music and kept it all for himself. You know.
Of course. Well, what can you tell us about the other areas over there?
Oh yeah, sure. So there's Twangville over there. They're bummers. Don't go over there. Um, then there's Punk Rock City. It's over there. And then lastly, uh, we got Pop Street, which is that last one over there. It looks like a cul-de-sac. Together, we're all denizens of the Soundscape, which is where you're at right now. We are kind of like what gives those really strong and powerful bards who have connection to music their abilities. We're kind of like angels in that sense, I guess.
So you could say you're the angels of music.
I wouldn't go that far, man. I'm just DJ Bass. And these are my peeps here.
Well, I would definitely make sure whenever I when and if I leave this place, I will make sure people know about you.
Banjo's gonna pull out his banjo and kind of look at everybody and say, "Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think I could bring something to Twangville."
I think we could probably liven up the joint wherever we went.
Oh, certainly.
And these gloves, if I use them for performance to help you, you might have something come to life from your mind.
Yeah.
I pull my loot out. Lead the way.
Well, thank you kindly, Mr. Bass. Glad we could give you one hell of a show. Agus here.
Yeah. This is nice to have you. And feel free to come on back if you need anything, man. Like we got you here. Y'all are always welcome.
Well, thank you for the invitation. Hopefully one day I can come back.
Sure.
And Pyre's gonna lead the way away from the stage and
As
head towards Twangville.
okay.
So what I'm hearing is that we got to bring the vibe back to this place.
Looks like one section at a time. That's probably why it's so desolate, I guess.
Does anyone feel comfortable with the other sections? As I said, Twangville, I imagine, is one I could do pretty well, but I don't know. What are y'all thinking?
Well, I studied whispers, which means I studied how to sing quietly, sing loud, and how to make them carry through caves, woods, and towns. So I'm down for any experience.
He said it was twang, pop, and what else?
Punk rock.
Punk rock.
Yeah, not much of a rocker.
Well, I'm happy to give it a go.
And again, these gloves definitely will hopefully help performance and bring things to light.
Now, for your knowledge, Aegis, what that does is it allows you to cast Mage Hand magnified, so up to 50 pounds, right? As long as you succeed in a DC 12 performance check. And it also allows you to cast Dancing Lights DC 12 performance check without expending spell slots.
That is awesome. Like, I'm just playing with these gloves now, just kind of moving my fingers, watching the lights go as we walk.
Where are you guys heading?
Should we
There's
start in
still
Twangville?
I wouldn't mind. I imagine the most somber of places is probably the place that needs a good vibe the most.
so y'all heading to Twangville?
Yep.
All right.
Sounds like it.
Y'all get into town and you starting to take a look around, and it's very, very desolate. There's tumbleweed rolling through the village. You see the wooden buildings on either side, and at the end there is a saloon. Over top, you can see kind of the dilapidated sign. It says the Lucky Horseshoe.
Hmm.
There's not much else going on inside the city. There's no people, no nothing. Empty and quiet.
You know, I was thinking we want to start a party. Some of these houses oh, they're perfect for fire. I could light something if you want.
Now, I'm always a fan of fire, but that being said, you think people live in these houses?
That's probably not the best way to bring music.
I'm gonna cast Control Flames and just hold or sorry, not Control Flames. Produce Flame,
Okay.
and just hold a ball of fire in my hand and just kind of toss it back and
Hmm.
forth. I ain't never seen a party that never got better with a bonfire.
Perhaps, is there something that might be unoccupied that we could set on fire?
Do we find a wood pile anywhere?
No wood piles, but you do see the rolling tumbleweed that keeps rolling through the city.
Maybe that one.
That'll get someone's attention.
Mhm.
Perfect. I'm gonna throw my ball of flame at the tumbleweed.
It
All
catches
right.
fire immediately and burns right up. Just gone within seconds.
Banjo whipped out his banjo, like ready to sing something, and it was like, oh, okay.
Denied.
Well, that was disappointing.
I saw that happen in Vizoran once. That was quite hilarious.
Well, maybe we check out this tavern first? I mean, I
All
haven't seen a
right,
single
all
soul
right.
around here.
Maybe that's where everybody is.
So we head to the tavern.
As you head into the tavern, you see a bunch of mannequins sitting all around in different spots in the tavern, at the bar, in chairs, at the tables. They all are look like they're positioned to do something. So, like some of them are at the bar holding drinks. Some of them are sitting at a table playing cards. Others look like they're holding hands and dancing. And they're all wearing cowboy hats and boots. There's also a corner stage with a you can see a old style piano and a banjo.
Wow.
I
I'll
walk over
gladly grab
to one
that.
of the mannequins
Okay.
and kind of tap it, and they fall over.
Yeah, just plump right to the side.
Oops.
Sensing a pattern here.
Is there a stage nearby? And I start looking
Yeah,
around.
yeah. You see, it's the corner stage where the piano and the banjo are at.
Pyre wants
I
to go behind the bar. Is there
I'm
any?
decent with the piano. Banjo, it looks like you have a banjo.
Yeah, I look at Agus and I just say like, well, you had those magic fingers there earlier. Why not we do a little song together?
You hear a voice coming from behind the bar as Pyre, you're back there.
Yep.
And you see there's this very, very short, maybe a 1 foot 3 inches tall. Um, and he's got a cowboy hat on, and the only thing you can see outside of that is a giant mustache that takes up most of his body, so you can't even see him. Well, if you already had one, you can't have another. Can someone lift me up out here? I can't see y'all.
Pyre's gonna is gonna crouch down and kind of duck her head to stare at the creature. And do you run this place?
I sure do. Well, I did, and it's kind of hard to run this place now, and everybody's done lifeless. But you know, my fingers they just not big enough for the piano no more. You know, I can't even play no music no more, and I lost my bandmate too. So like, music don't ever come back now. So now all I got's the whiskey.
Well, how about I pick you up onto this bar and you show me where the good whiskey is?
Oh yeah, I drank the good whiskey about like 3 days ago. But I do have this. He pulls out a bottle of clear liquid.
And what exactly is this?
Um, sure to get you done fucked up good enough. You know, like you won't even need it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Ah. And Pyre's gonna pick him up and put him on the bar.
Oh, thank you kindly. So what brings y'all to Twangville? And I'd ask what like if you want me if you met anybody, but like seeing as I'm the only person here that's like still got anything going on, well, I suppose you ain't never met nobody.
We met
But yeah.
we met DJ Bass.
Oh, you done met that fool over there that always be playing that dang like like noise, thinking it's music. That ain't music. That's just noise.
You see, I wave at him and is like, I got some pretty neat gloves, though.
Rose walks up to the bar. Well, hi there.
Well, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just dawned on me I don't know to introduce myself. I apologize. That is bad manners on me. Yeah, I'm Hat. Nice to meet y'all.
Hello, Hat.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance there, Hat. I imagine you're looking for something maybe to liven the place up, maybe some kind of tune.
Well, I mean, if y'all can play, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to have some music on back, but well, I done tried, but my fingers are just too small. You know, I can't play the piano no more. Any of y'all know how to play?
I know how to play the piano, flute, and I have one other instrument I know how to play, but not many people have seen it.
Hmm.
Well, I got a few tricks up my sleeve, and Pyre's gonna reach out and grab this bottle of clear liquid, take the lid off, and give it a sniff. What does it
It's.
smell like?
I want you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Just on the sniff.
I done got me a 6.
It don't smell like happiness in a bottle. Like all your cares in the world will be gone. All you need is just one sip.
I can smell that happiness from over here.
Pyre's
Well, that
gonna tip back the bottle and just take a sip. Not a full chug, not a massive shot, just a sip.
It goes down like liquid fire, right down your throat,
oh no.
and you can tell even just one more sip runs the risk of you being drunk.
Woo! Well, that just happened. I'm gonna put the lid on and put it back on the counter. Anyone else want a drink?
I'm guessing it's strong from your reaction.
Oh, no, happiness in a bottle right there.
Well, as my friends have so astutely observed earlier in the night, drinks might ruin the voice, so perhaps we limit ourselves.
I ain't never seen a party that never got better with a drink or two.
I don't disagree. It's only that the stakes seem quite high around here. And I kind of gesture to all the literal mannequins just lifeless around the room.
Maybe they should be drinking some of this.
Yeah, sure enough, but see, they don't got no mouth, so I can't get none. And we do got to get them spirits higher so that we can have them spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I have an idea for a song, though I don't know whether you're looking for something a little more lively or a little more introspective, something that might remind these people what life looked like before.
Sure enough, I sure would like it.
All right. Banjo's gonna approach that banjo.
I
You
approach the piano.
As
All right.
you approach and pick up, music starts to pick off in the distant background again as you starting to see facial expressions on the mannequins once again.
Mm, all right. Banjo's gonna. Sorry, someone's screaming across the street. um. Well, before he starts singing, he is going to begin playing that banjo there.
Right.
Well, that's not so. That's a 10.
And since Agus is on piano, Agus, you roll as well, and you guys take the better of your two rolls.
Mine's
All right.
28.
Nice.
Fire's gonna
All
let
right.
out a loud woo!
You see the mannequins starting to get up as the joints start to form. They starting to dance robotically almost, like you're loosening them up.
All
Yeah,
right.
keep it going, keep it going. You almost got there.
All right. I'm going to. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
I tried to create something with light and failed. I got an 11, so I'm still playing the piano like before, but none of the lights come alive.
Cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna throw a fire behind us, and then
Um,
I'll make. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start cheering louder again and come on, Banjo, I know you can play harder. To give Banjo some bardic inspiration. That'll be
Yeah.
1d6.
Okay,
I cast dancing light onto the stage.
all right.
All right. I had a song I was ready to sing, but I don't want to contradict tempo here. I'll make another performance check.
Okay, go ahead.
18.
As your performance starts to kick off again, the music starts to pick up even more, and you see them start to once again start dancing a little more fluidly. The body's actually moving along with the music that you're producing, and they're all start to dance more fluidly and more happily. You can see facial expressions start to appear on each of their faces.
All right. Here, wait. Let's see. Uh, I'm gonna cast a charm person on the one that looks the most humanoid.
Okay.
So that's a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw for them.
All right.
Do I notice any effect?
Rolling right now. Nope. You see that they're starting to. You see they're starting to bob along with you, and you see that the spell is starting to take root.
All right. I'll do another performance check then.
I also will do this.
I got a 22.
24.
All right. I think you done got the warm up almost good. You better have a good song ready, because this is what happened last time. Music kicked off, and they went right back to themselves. So get ready. Make sure you got something good.
All right. I got something.
As you see, they're starting to get ready to sit back down as the music's starting to come to an end.
All right. So me, Tyler, I'm. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna. Banjo is going to look somewhat somberly out into the audience, and I kind of look to um, my friend Agus on the keys and kind of cue to him to like play something a little more somber. Oh wait, hold on.
I start playing somber.
All right.
It's
Hang
all in.
me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. Wouldn't mind the hanging, but the laying in the grave. So long, poor boy, I've been all around this world. And I'm going to roll a performance check. It's a 24.
And Aegis, one from you too.
$26.
As you see them starting to get back into it, you can see the mannequin-like exterior starting to disappear as you see their individual images starting to form. Yeah, you almost got it. You almost got it. I think one more song don't get it. Keep
Went
going.
up on a mountain, there I made my stand. Went up on a mountain, there I made my stand. Rifle on my shoulder, and a dagger in my hand. Poor boy, I've been all around this world.
All right.
Roll
Performance
another
check.
performance check. That's good, 16.
All right, Aegis.
15.
Oh, you're losing them. You're losing them. Go a little upbeat. You need to get the life back into them.
All right. You know what? A little more upbeat.
I start playing upbeat
There's a
as the
burning
end.
thing, and it makes a fiery ring. And I look over to Pyre, like kind of cueing her to maybe
Bound
set something on fire.
by wild desire.
I fell
fell
into a
into
ring of fire.
Fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of. And Banjo kind of coughs a little bit. Fire.
All right. Performance check.
25.
17.
Fire, you could throw one in there too.
Oh, 23.
As you hit that last note with fire, you notice that sparks shoot out of the banjo head and light all of the individual lanterns on the walls as color comes back into the tavern, and you can see all manner of people in the crowd as you start clapping, and you hear the liveliness of the tavern, of the saloon, come back. Yeah, you did it! As you see now a 6 foot tall looking human man with this giant handlebar mustache and a 10-gallon hat on. Sure enough,
Oh
you
my.
done broke the curse.
I say that's a nice hat there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
I will say the nerves. I'm glad you enjoyed the performance.
Yeah, sure enough. You don't hear singing like that too often. Say, y'all wouldn't happen to be the heroes who don't come going to be delivering us from the evil of the Herald of Harmonics, would you?
Well, our friend Agus over here did a wonderful little ditty over there, and yeah, I suppose we're the people you're hearing about.
Oh, sure enough. All right. It'd be nice to have some salvation around here. Say, why don't you don't take my partner's banjo? It might help you along the way.
Well, I would be honored, my friend. This little piece here was, well, quite instrumental, if you don't mind the pun.
I sure enough don't. Yeah, if you ever need anything, you come on down and talk to us. We done got you set up here.
Well, I shake this wonderful person's hands and say, well, thank you very much, as I clutch the banjo in my hands and just kind of peer down at it.
So for your knowledge, this banjo, which is called the Banjo of Fire, gets three. It gets three per day of the Firebolt spell without using any spell slots, and it gets three Otto's Irresistible Dance per day without
Oh,
without using any spell slots.
I gotta say, like, out of character, Viv, this is just what Banjo would have wanted.
So we have gloves that create light and a banjo that creates flame. So we have flaming light. What
Pyre's gonna
else?
Oh,
stare at the
Yeah.
Pyre's gonna
well,
stare at the banjo and little
well,
jealous there, Banjo.
well. It seems like you already helped them EDM folks over near the stage and helped out DJ Bass. So y'all planning on heading to Pop Street, or you heading into Punk Rock City after this?
All right. I guess I was a
I'm
little
not sure.
distracted by Pyre. Banjo's feeling a little selfish taking this banjo for himself. I do have my own banjo.
You don't play. You don't played it. I think it's chosen for you. There might be one. Might be something that you need to do with it later on. You know, there is a connection between a musician and his instrument. Connection not so easily broken. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I kind of look up at Pyre with kind of guilty eyes and I just say, I'm sure, Pyre, you'll find a equally fire instrument for yourself.
Hopefully, I get to play one of the other instruments I know and help whoever goes next.
Well,
Where
we
are
have
we?
rock or pop. So, Higher, do you want to do rock or do you want to head over and have me do pop?
Let's head to Punk Rock City.
All right.
I'm sure they're familiar with fire down there.
I know
Well,
for
they
sure
better be.
the other instrument I know might help with rock.
Maybe they have a pyre for you, Pyre.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame again and just toss this fireball back and forth in my hands again. Well, here's hoping, huh?
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to snuff it out.
Hey now. We're all here to support each other. Let's bring the good vibes back,
I
right?
had to get a quick laugh in because now she's throwing smoke.
Ugh.
I think we've been amusing ourselves a little too long. Perhaps we move on to the next town.
Let's go.
Pyre's gonna stomp out the door and head for Punk Rock City.
I may have made her angry.
My little hobbit legs are gonna scurry after and just kind of try to make her not feel too bad about what just happened.
I run behind her and try to put out cinders before they land on people's cowboy hats.
And you'll start heading towards Punk Rock City, and you can see graffiti all over the walls. You can see the trash just strewn about. There's fire burning in trash cans. And then you can see a set of stairs leading up to a what looks to be a courtroom, but all the doors are boarded up. Um, you also see what looks like shadows walking throughout the city, and their heads are just hung low. And you can see like it looks just like liquid shadow walking around, unmoving, in terms of their posture, just like sliding around.
Hmm.
You also see at the top of the stairs near the courtroom, you can see a black-haired individual who is like sitting down, leaned up against the door that's boarded up, wearing a straitjacket. Straitjacket's black with silver bands all across it. Um, and he's just sitting there. Nothing else really going on.
I guess I look at the shadow people and I just say, they all look like they're walking a lonely road.
Do we see anywhere around where there can be a large bonfire?
Yeah, there's a big old pile of trash near the center of the area near the courtroom.
I point over to it and say, Fire, there's your bonfire.
Ah, beautiful. Just beautiful. And I'm going to use create bonfire, just toss a huge ball of flame at this pile of trash.
And a huge pile of trash just lights on fire and starts to burn slowly as you see the depressed looking shadows just kind of drag themselves towards it and stand around it like they're supposed to be there, but don't really have any energy.
Well, that did something.
Can I try to use my gloves to make the lights look like smaller flames that are dancing around it?
Yeah, you do so, and the lights are dancing around, but it doesn't have any effect on them. Like they just don't notice it.
I quickly stop it. That didn't seem like it helped.
I want to walk up the steps of the courthouse. See if
Okay.
I can see anything better from up there.
So you see the individual in the straitjacket, and you see next to him is a very weird looking lute with a black body. No, it's not hollowed out on the inside. And there is a cord going from it to his big black box.
Hmm.
Interesting.
That is a very interesting weapon. Well, music instrument?
I'm gonna pick up the loot.
Okay. And you see the straitjacket individual kind of looks up at you. You see just like this absolutely running eyeliner all the way down his face. You are you my guardian angel?
Well, I could be. I'm gonna strike a chord on the lute.
You hear it ring out, but it sounds off, like something's not quite right.
Hmm.
You need the final piece. And he kind of flips his neck in order to make his hair flip, and you see a necklace pop out from his straitjacket, and you could see a guitar pick strung there. And you see the guitar pick is black with lightning bolts all over it and flames as well.
Um, you mind if I take that from you
Nah,
and
go
just kind
ahead.
of gesture to the thing?
Go ahead. We need to hear you play.
I'm
My
gonna
name's
grab the guitar pick.
my name's Ollie, by the way. Ollie North.
Hey, Ollie. Don't you worry. We're gonna get you out of this.
Thank you.
So I pull out a bagpipe from my bag. And I'm like, I've only heard this used once or twice with a few rock songs. So if you want, I can try to help you.
I think the cool kids call that ska.
All right, let's give this a go. And I'm gonna start playing on the lute.
See music pick back up once again. The shadows start to solidify and start to bob their heads up and down with you as you play.
I got an 11 on a performance check.
You can hear Ollie from behind you. You just gotta play from the heart. Let it all bleed out.
I got a 19 for mine for the bagpipes.
I'll assist too. I'll pull out my little drum and I'll play along with them. I got a 20.
I'm gonna adjust my stance a little bit and kind of bow my head, duck my head a little bit, and try and play a little harder.
All right, performance check.
Ayo, 21.
Hey.
You see the shadows start to bob their heads harder as you can see the hair starting to flip now too, as they all start bobbing in unison, starting to get a little more rowdy with each other. Keep going. You're on the right track. Just let it all out.
I'm gonna kind of start walking down the steps as I play a little bit, and start kind of banging my head along to the tune.
So
The
everyone around
22.
you, yeah, everyone around you kind of like clears away and like lets you walk through as you play, as they all kind of just bob around you and start pushing against each other, and the crowd starts to get more rowdy and involved with each other. You can start to see eyes and noses on the faces of everyone around you, and you feel like you're starting to really make progress. But it feels like these people are so pulled down, like there's something extra that needs to be put in there.
I'm going to just pause playing real quick, to
Okay.
cast pyrotechnics and get fireworks going off in the sky.
Okay. You see the pyrotechnics kick off. Everyone just kind of looks up, and you hear the sound of drums come out of nowhere, just really loud, right alongside you as you continue playing.
I'm going to use prestidigitation at the same time to cause a shower of sparks to fill the air above Pyre.
Okay. Performance check, Fire.
16.
You see that they're starting to waver back. Like it's something that you just gotta. There's like some extra oomph that's needed. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you know that there's something you're lacking right now.
How solid are they?
They are still vaporous, but you can make out shapes of their faces and such. You gotta give your misery, you gotta give it a voice. It's gotta be heard. As you now realize while they're feeling the music from the guitar and the drums, they need the lament of the soul in song, in voice, in word.
Right,
Can I? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I cast fairy fire and have like a aura around the stage?
Sure.
Do I need to make a roll or?
Uh, and no, because the stage isn't going to be non-willing. So
Cool. So I cast fairy fire and make it change color.
all right, Pyre. What do you do?
I am going to take a deep breath and kind of change the tempo of the song real quick. And oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame, the poor groom's bride is a whore.
Let's check.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh no, that was only an 11.
You
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on her.
okay?
D8?
I am trying to figure that out.
I need you to beat a 16 right now, Pyre.
Yes, it's a D8.
That was only a 3. I'm at a 14.
All right.
Can I also can more than one person give bardic
Yeah.
inspiration at the same time? All right,
Yeah,
I'll give
I'll
her that as I'll give her that as well, and just kind of look at her like ready with my drum prep to like hop into the drop. So you get a D8.
Yo, it was an 8.
Yeah.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of.
As you hear the sounds of ripping fabric from behind you, and Ollie appears next to you with a mic. As roll your performance check.
No! It was a nat 1.
When the
You hear
rolls don't represent reality.
you hear him grab the mic, and he kind of nudges you to keep going. Oh, well, in fact, well, I'll look at it this way. I mean, technically, our marriage is saved.
Safe. I can't remember.
Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne.
Oh, the
Pour the
champagne.
champagne.
Performance check, and you get advantage on this one.
$14.
All right. You hear Ollie next to you. It says, "We almost got this." As you see the shadow starting to solidify, and he waves his hand, and a piano appears in front of him. As he sits down, you see the straitjacket turns into a band suit. I think we all know where this is going. When I was a young
Young
boy,
boy,
my father
father took
took
me
me
into
into the
the
city
to
to
see
see
a
our
marching
marching
band.
band.
And
He said, "Son, when you grow up,
Will
would you
you be
be
we
savior of the broken, the
the
beaten, and
beaten
the
and the
damned?"
damned?"
He said, "Will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you to the summer, to join the Black Parade.
One last performance check with
Please,
advantage.
for God.
You also have Bardic. I gave you another one.
Oh, well, it's not going to help. Wow. No, I got a 13.
Can I give her my advantage too?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so you get another D8.
Which gives us a 14.
Oh.
And you rolled with advantage?
Yes.
And you see the shadow starting to waver again. And he says, strike one more chord hard with feeling.
I'm gonna strike the horde.
All right. As you do, lightning shoots from out of it all the way up and sparks into the air. And you hear Ollie bust out alongside you. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And you go ahead and make one more performance check.
Thank God. It's a 22!
All right. As the crowd all starts jumping alongside with your guitar playing. And everyone is just absolutely vibing as the color bleeds back into, as you can see, all of the brightly colored hair mixed in with the black hair that's all teased out. You can see all the bright colors and dark colors mixed together in the crowds. And the light from the city starts ebbing all around. The fire kind of dancing off of everybody. And they all start moshing together as the music continues. And you say, "Hey, my guardian angel, you did it! You brought it back!"
Yeah. Can I body dive into the crowd? Body surf?
Absolutely. Yeah, performance
Nice.
check.
Performance?
Yep.
Oh no.
I am laughing from where I'm at.
The dice
Banjo
hate
just
me,
says,
and I'm gonna land on my ass here because it's a 7.
Yep. You jump into the crowd and you get caught by it, but then they kind of just toss you around as they're moshing right now. So you just come out of it taking an additional 2 bludgeoning damage after just getting bodied inside the mosh pit.
Take it.
Oh, all right. Banjo's gonna run in after her and make sure she doesn't get smushed.
Am I taller than you?
You are. I'm still here to help. Not taller when you're on the floor getting trampled.
You're not wrong.
I put my bagpipe away and come down. Are you okay, Pyre?
Oh, I'm golden. Not sure that was the best performance I've ever given in my life, but man, I'm feeling it. And I'm gonna
Fire,
cast
he said you.
Firebolt
Oh,
just straight up into the sky.
As you do, it just kind of streaks through the sky. And you hear Ollie next to you says, "Hey, man, that felt good. Oh, it's nice to have everything back. Nice to be part of everything again. Say, are you all the peeps that are coming around and helping us to take down that freaking asshole Harold or something? I think his name was Harold. He seemed like a Harold."
Yeah, I guess that's us. How do you know who we are? Has someone told you we're coming or something?
Oh no, nothing like that, man. Just like basically, what happened is like when you feel the music, right? You can feel it all around. So like we knew that a group was gonna come in and they were gonna like bring the music back. We just didn't know when or who
Right.
Or how?
or how. Yeah, that too. But like, I really appreciate you bringing it back, and it's nice, honestly.
I think we're filling out all the pieces of the puzzle here. Got one other place to go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name, man?
Yeah.
Oh, my name's Ollie. Ollie North.
Good to meet you.
Nice to
Glad
meet
we
you.
could help.
North.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got a
and
good vibe.
yeah, thanks, y'all. And if y'all want, you can take this axe here. It might help you with beating that Herald guy. It's pretty cool. It's got some cool stuff.
All right, I'll take it. I'm gonna grab the axe from him.
This guitar doubles as a great axe.
Yeah.
In addition to that, this guitar is capable of casting chain lightning 3 times per day.
Ooh.
Nice.
It is also capable of casting fear twice a day.
Mm.
Cool.
Hmm. Well, you guys all got cool stuff. I'm excited to see whatever's at Pop.
I'm as well. Also, Pirate, Ollie said that you picked it up at the end. I think you always had it. That was a wonderful performance.
You are a terrible flirt, Banjo. Save it for
I'm
Harmony.
giving a compliment. Genuine compliment from the heart.
Oh, hey, and Pyre was it? I don't know if it really matches your aesthetic, but like, you know, well, I had these extra ones lying around, and I felt like, might do you some justice. And he gives you a pair of fingerless arm sleeves that are red and black striped.
Nice.
These are perfect. And I'm gonna take off the bracelets that I got at EDM and slide the arm sleeves on, and then put the bracelets back over top.
You now have resistance to cold damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Those look very nice.
You're picking up all the elements now. Fire, lightning, ice.
I'm here for
Yeah.
it.
So it looks like so 3 of our places are back hopping now. So I think you're gonna head over to that gross Pop Street now, right?
Yep.
And if you're over there, you tell my ex. Never mind. Just don't worry about it. Like she just
I want
needs
to
to get her.
hear.
She just needs to figure. Like she used to be so cool. Like we would shred together. She played bass. It was fantastic, right? Fantastic. And then she went over to Pop Street and took over there. And now she's like this big shot pop star and whatnot. But like, you know,
Banjo just looks up at Ollie and says, "Now, I would suggest that after we've brought a little more life back to this place, that y'all live in harmony. Maybe don't think too much about what makes y'all different, but what unites y'all. You know? Can I make a persuasion check?
sure.
It's a 19.
It's like, yeah. You might be right. Like there's enough sound in the world for there to be more than one kind of music.
I couldn't
Banjo's
agree
right.
more.
There's room in this world for all types of music and all types
Well,
of people.
yeah. If you're heading over to Pop Street, you're probably gonna want to find my ex. That's Ramona Vine.
Yeah, we'll find her and we'll send her your way.
And we'll keep an eye out.
Now,
Make
please don't send her my way. No.
sure. All right.
Banjo whips out his banjo, just goes, Ramona.
Hey,
Anyway.
I almost forgot. If y'all looking for Harold, once the music's been kicked back on, you should find a door back in the middle of the middle of the soundscape, and well, there should be once you go in there, you should find the fifth place. That's where he's been hanging out, and that's where he's been keeping all the music to himself. And uh, as much as you helped us get stuff back, like if he's not taken down, or we lose the music again. Doesn't stay for long.
So you could say he's in a hideaway.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, man, just you know, kick his ass.
Well, I reckon we will. Right, friends?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Time to pop and lock.
Anyone who steals
And
music is
jam
on
and
my
break.
list. Well, guys, let's go.
Right?
Lead the way.
I start heading towards Pop.
Okay.
I'm following along behind, make sure we don't leave Banjo and Fire behind.
I follow.
I do too.
Okay.
So what
And
do
you
we
guys,
find when we enter?
yeah. So you guys make it into Pop Street, and you see this giant cul-de-sac, these really neatly trimmed bushes and everything like that. Um, and you see people all around, but they are just silently doing things. Like you can see um, a man and a woman wearing very prim and proper clothes, sitting on a park bench, watching their child play in complete silence. You can see some high school cheerleaders practicing dancing together, but to no music. You can see what looks to be a group of friends that are playing some kind of sport. Looks like match bat actually, but there's no sound, just quiet normalcy all around you.
Well, Rose, this one's all you.
I don't know about you guys, but I think them moving around with no sound is creepier than the mannequins.
I would concur.
You are not wrong.
I call the one, hey, hello, and wave at them, trying to see if I can get their attention.
Do they see us?
Can I help you?
Yeah, we're trying to.
Hi. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, do you know where the center of town is or a stage?
Oh, well then you're probably looking for where the PTA meeting is. And that would be at the high school at the end of the cul-de-sac. But make sure you bring some kind of dish for the potluck, okay?
Mm. I have these spiders. I pull out a jar of spiders. But I wouldn't feel comfortable with people eating them. It's just
What an interesting cuisine you have.
nope, not cuisine. They're my friends. I put it back. I'm sorry for the suggestion.
I have a slice of cake in my pouch.
That's nice.
So I guess we brought something.
That's
Let's go.
nice. Thank you.
Is it
Have
like
a
one
good
per party or
day.
one per person?
Thank you.
I think that's all we're getting out of her.
Okay. I'm uncomfortable. You're right. This is worse. This is worse than the mannequins.
So creepy.
I start quickly walking towards where this person pointed, trying to veer away from everybody else except our group.
I'm gonna poke the girl. Are you okay?
Pia, don't go poking people. You have
Also,
fiery
he says
fingers.
Hi, you must be looking for the PTA meeting.
Mm.
I think
Right.
she's on
It's
like
gonna be at
record.
the high school over there, at the end of the cul-de-sac. Make sure you bring a dish for the potluck.
Yeah, I think she's on repeat, so let's just go.
Yeah, so much
All
worse.
right.
So much worse.
This is wild.
I don't want to go back to high school.
And
You
I
actually
head
went to high
towards
school?
high school.
As you head towards the high school, you head in through the doors and you're in the cafeteria where you can see all of the adults kind of sitting around this big U table, where there are nothing but green bean casseroles, entirely all green bean casseroles, not another dish there, laid out. And they're all matching dishware too. And they are all evenly placed.
It's Stepford.
This is creepy.
You can
I
also
have
see
worked up
that
a hunger though.
each one of the adults are sitting prim and proper with their backs completely straight, and there are kids on the stage who are in the middle of a spelling bee. But at the back of the stage, at the back of the stage, you can see a looks to be a a mixing table, kind of like the one that you saw over in the EDM place, Agus. Um, you also see the microphone that the kids are doing the spelling bee into, and you see a set of drums. And on top of that, Pyre, you see a place to plug in your guitar.
Why do I have a strange feeling it's going to take all four of us?
I have
Well,
no doubt.
it looks like there's something for everybody, so I guess since you've already done the turntable and Banjo's already done the drums and Pyre's already done the axe, I guess I'll take the microphone.
All right.
And I'll go
Sounds
plug
good to
in my
me.
guitar.
Excuse me, did you bring something for the potluck?
Oh, yes, and I hand her the wrapped up cake.
She just looks very confused at it. Oh, that's nice. I'll
It's
just
green bean cake.
I'll just put it over here. And she like sits it in a
Casserole.
chair behind the table.
That was good cake.
I'm going to try to convince her that it's green bean cake by rolling persuasion.
Sure, go ahead.
It's
The
a
green beans are
13,
blended.
so no, I don't think it works.
That's nice.
Oh.
Can I help you all? Or you seem new in town. Like the clothes you're wearing are weird. You're acting weird. You have weird food. Are you
We were just told to come sing.
immigrants?
I'm
You
sorry,
could
ma'am.
say
I think
that.
we're here to remove this stick out of your ass. That's what I'm gonna say right now.
I was gonna slowly go towards that, but grab it with both
Banjo
hands.
got too
don't you?
angry. Ty got too angry.
I just grab the microphone and walk to the back of the stage where all the instruments are.
All right. You see the woman that's talking is trying to get around Banjo, who's just not having it. As
I'm at the
as
turntable.
the kids kind of clear the stage out of your way.
I go to the turntable and go, let's go ahead and get this party started, and do my dancing lights to see if I can create like spotlights shining on Rose.
Okay.
Do we all need to do a performance check?
Yes, and on top of that, what are you doing specifically outside of that? What are you performing?
Well, I have the microphone, so I guess I'm singing.
Okay.
So would that be anything on top of performance?
Right. So you're singing for performance. Agus, you're doing the mix table. Banjo, are you stopping the woman? That's what you're doing.
So is there a drum set?
There is a drum set. Yes.
All right, Banjo's gonna calmly like, okay, it's fine, it's fine,
I
and
rolled an 11.
Okay.
I'll take a seat behind the drum set and start kind of leading in.
Okay.
I'm going to aggressively plug in my guitar and just start plucking away to the beat that Banjo's set up.
All
All
right.
right, it's not the best beat. I got an 11.
I got a 19 for the turntables.
Hey.
All right. You see one of the moms at the table kind of stands up as you start to play, and you see her flip her head back and shake off her wig. You see some bright purple hair.
All
Hmm.
right.
And she says, "Come on, now's your chance. Sing. We got to get everybody moving again."
I got a 17 on that last performance check.
Okay.
Rose, you got a song in mind?
I think so. Okay. I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. Oh, that's what people say. Mm-mm. That's what people say. Mm-mm. Go on too many dates, but I can make them stay.
Can't make them
Yeah,
stay.
that's what people say. Mm-mm. That's
Mm-mm.
what people say. Mm-mm. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. 'Cause I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off.
You hear the whole crowd start to clap as you see all of them stand up, start kind of moving around. It's awful dancing, but they are moving around. Um, what do you do?
Do we keep singing?
All right, make me another performance check.
I got
We
a
all help too?
13.
Yep.
I got a 26.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
It's being slow. 1 second. It's not rolling. Okay, I gotta restart it. $19.
Hey.
As you see them starting to dance better, as they start shaking their arms together, dancing together. See all the kids are starting to get into it. But you see the woman that was talking to you before, was talking to Banjo, is still not dancing.
Time for verse 2. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet.
Lightning on my
And that's
feet.
what they don't see. Mm-mm. That's what they don't see. Mm-mm. I'm dancing on my own.
Dancing on my
Taking
own.
the to go. And that's what they don't know. Mm-mm. That's what they don't know. Mm-mm. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. Maybe I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it up, do do, shake it up, do do, shake it up.
All right, one more performance check.
10.
Everybody.
26.
21.
It locked up again. What is what dice is performance?
It's a
D20.
D20 plus your performance modifier.
13.
Banjo's gonna go ape shit on the drums and is gonna give you another bardic. So you can roll 1d8 to add to the 13.
$21.
All right.
Hey.
As you see the last woman just start absolutely just dancing like crazy as the microphone in your hand starts to glow golden, and the girl with purple hair kind of comes up to the stage as everyone's still dancing, the music kind of kicking up behind you. Hey, yeah, you did it! Oh wow, you got a set of great pipes on you. You start to
Thanks.
hear some ethereal music from the background start to fill the halls without you all playing. Oh, hey, now that you're like here, you got the party back, everyone's living again. It's great. By the way, I'm Ramona. Um, thanks for bringing the music back. I've been trying to get on stage now for a while, but every time she was always shoving my face with more green casserole.
Yeah, we heard about Harold.
Yeah,
And
that
Ollie.
guy's a total tool.
Sounds like it.
So yeah, so like y'all here to like stomp him or something?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
nice.
certainly gonna try.
Sounds good. Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. If you want to take my microphone, I think that might help y'all.
Cool.
Hey, and
I
yeah,
kinda-
if you need anything, you feel free to come back to Pop Street. I mean, we've got some great stuff, and it's always a party over here.
I kind of stare at the microphone and try to see if there's anything special about it.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
So is this a party in Vitore?
Okay, what's Arcana? My thing's not working.
Arcana
Your
will be your
intelligence?
intelligence.
Yeah, but is it a 20, a 10, an 8?
20.
D20.
I mean, okay. 10.
10.
Well, you can definitely tell it's magical. And Ramona kind of sees you eyeing it and says, "Oh yeah, so my microphone's got like 2 spells on it that you can use. The first one is, not really useful for fights, but with your singing, like it can be super helpful. So it has Charm Person, and you have to succeed in a DC 16 performance check to cast Charm Person without using a spell slot. And
Okay.
then the final ability is a kind of a little more fun one, and that one is Hypnotic Pattern, and it allows you to cast that 3 times a day.
And what does that do?
For your knowledge, Hypnotic Pattern. We go here. You get the description here. I'll send what the spell does directly to you.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There's Hypnotic Pattern. So you create a twirling pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Might come in handy.
Hey, yeah. So you brought the music back. We're all alive and kicking again. Oh, that means the door should probably be open now. You could probably go there and like take it to Harold and like you show him who's boss and whatnot.
Oh, I am ready to take this fight to Harold.
I am ready as I'll ever be. And by the way, Ramona, your ex sent us your way.
Fucking Ollie. He needs to grow up. Like eventually you got to get out of the rebellious stage.
I think I might have imparted that on him. Maybe you two should chat again in the future.
I mean, he's cute. Yeah, I should. And what do y'all do?
I'm gonna start heading towards the center of the place.
All right, then.
I follow in suit.
Okay.
Me too.
Yep.
So y'all start heading towards the center again as the music starts to die behind you, slowly into a more quiet stage until you reach the center of the soundscape. Now within the center is a single door, very nondescript. Just a single, simple wooden door. What do you do?
Can I inspect the door to see if there's anything on it?
Sure.
And I too?
Sure.
I
Would
suppose
that
I'll do
be
it as well.
perception
Yeah.
or
Investigation.
21 for me.
24 for me.
Got a... Oh, okay. Burden the 19. I get 22.
11?
Magical door, but there's not much to go off of. It just says the number 8 on the door surface.
Huh.
Well, there's 4 of us, and we all have 4 magical weapons. Or instruments.
I wonder if it means we should have ate before we touched this door.
Oh.
That was funny. Well done.
I don't know, because I really wasn't looking forward to that green bean casserole.
I'm sorry, I missed the pun. What I heard was 8, as in the number. As in, perhaps getting all our friends to come and join us might have been the right move.
They said we can come back anytime.
What do y'all
I'm gonna
think?
reach out and knock on the door.
The door kind of just glides open as you do.
Do I see anything on the other side?
You do. You can see just a simple stage in a very dimly lit room. Like a white light, but dim. Electric. There's a small stage in there, and you can see a scrawny looking, maybe 20-year-old kid on the stage. He's got a black beanie on and kind of this baggy hoodie. And he's got a mic right in front of him. And he's gesturing to the stage next to him. Well, you made it in time. Gonna take me on, huh?
Yeah. Do I recognize this as Harold?
Yeah, you recognize it's Harold. But he looks like he's dressing all kinds of weird.
So I'm gonna look up at Agus and kind of step behind him and say, just trust that I am here right now.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna use my halfling ability to hide behind medium-sized humanoids, and I'm going to cast a. Oh wait, do you guys think it would be better if I was invisible or if a couple people were invisible?
Mm. If a couple of us are invisible, we could get the jump on him.
Okay, I can do well, probably not 4th. So I can take up to one other person to be invisible with me. Who do we think that would be best?
Well, which one of us is the sneakiest?
That's a good question. I'll take I will take actually, yeah, so I'll step behind Agus and put my hand on his behind his knee, and I'm going to turn both of us invisible with a 3rd level invisibility.
Hey, look, step into the light so I can give you the right to a nice and dirty fight.
I'm gonna step through the door.
All right? You hear
Walk
in your
towards
head.
him.
You hear in your head. Hey, is this thing on? Okay. Hey, yeah, it's Ollie Fire. Hey, we're just now finding out where exactly Harold is. You're in the rhyme room. Everything you say in there has to be in rhyme. Everything. Otherwise, it will break your brain, and not in the fun way. Also, if you cast any spells, the verbal component of the spell has to be in a rhyme.
Um,
I say, Invisibility will give us the agility to pass, you pompous ass. And I touch Aegis.
Right. And with that, you all can roll initiative.
I had a better third line. I forgot it in the middle of saying it.
I got a dirty 20.
6.
$22.
24 for me.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, Aegis, you're up first. As you see Harold start to grab his mic as the lights kind of shine onto him as he looks ready to cast some kind of spell or sing a song, you're not too sure. What do you do?
I am going to use my bonus action for dad joke.
Okay. Keep in mind it has to rhyme.
He calls it horse before horse.
He has the wisdom saving throw, right?
It says intelligence, but it doesn't say the save.
Oh, yeah, it's intelligence. Your spell casting DC.
Yeah.
14.
So yeah, that just barely meets.
So would the spell win or would he win?
He wins.
Meets it beats.
Hey man, if your jokes were gold, that wouldn't be a joke and you'd be broke.
Yeah, invisibility's broken as well. And I don't think that was a rhyme.
Oh, that was a rhyme. Joke and broke.
Oh, joking, bro. Okay. I might have misheard the second word then.
All right, and that'll bring us.
Well, I've got one action.
Oh yeah, you still have your
for
action.
anything.
That's right.
I'm going to use Dissident Whispers,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, I swear you're a square. And he has to save a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 19.
He saves.
Hey man, your magic's like, damn, whack.
I just shake my head and walk in the room.
Rose, you're up.
I am going to cast blindness.
Okay.
Do I need to do a Arcana or?
No, blindness, deafness. Let me double check here. So they make a Constitution saving throw. So that is going to be a 17. I think that saves.
That
What's your
saves.
spell? Okay, yeah. So that's gonna save against the blinding deafness. Blindness, deafness. So nothing happens. But what do you rhyme and you try to cast it?
I'm gonna blow your mind and make you blind.
Well, that spell was a bit of a misspell, hell. Well. Pyre, that brings us up to you.
I'm gonna laugh and say, "Ain't no way you'll escape today." And I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning with my Great Axe guitar.
Okay.
So that's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. 2.
That is a fail.
What happens?
You are going to take, holy crap, 37 damage.
Yes.
All right. See him get absolutely electrocuted. And you just, what do you like? Like you like just let loose some kind of riff on the guitar while you do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna strike 3 really loud power chords.
Okay. 3 loud power chords, lightning arcs through and hits Harold right in the center of the chest. See him kind of reel back and straighten himself back up and looks ready to keep going. What do you do? Is that the rest of your? Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Harold. So Harold is. Why don't you do me a favor? Lose your bladder, because here comes Shatter. And I need each of you. Let's see, that's not each of you. That's only going to be Pyre and Rose to make a Constitution saving throw.
It'll be a 13.
Okay. That's going to save, by the way.
Oh.
Rose.
Push the. There, it finally went. 17.
All right, that's going to succeed as well. So you will only take half damage. As the last word comes out, Shatter, and there's just like this cracking through the air as you and Rose and you Pyre take 10 damage. That is thunder damage, by the way.
Okay.
And you hear him, the last thing say, "Now come on, come on. You got any more? Or is this going to be a bore?" And each of you all have to make a DC 12 charisma saving throw. On a failure, you'll have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of Harold's next turn.
13.
I got a nat 20 with a 6 advantage for a 26.
Nice.
What was that? It was the 12?
DC 12, yeah.
Does anyone have any bardic they can expend?
I will give you one bardic inspiration. I kind of just slap your shoulder and say, "You got this."
All right, I got an
Tell him
8.
a diss.
All right, I'll tell him a diss. Let's go. Let's go.
Ugh.
All right, so to the 8, I'm adding still 10, so I failed.
Alright,
I got an
you're going
11.
And Banjo, you're going to take 3 psychic damage as you realize you forgot to rhyme that last thing you said.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I got an 11.
All right, that's going to fail.
And what does that mean on a fail?
That means you've disadvantage on you have, let me check here. You have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of Harold's next turn. And that'll bring us to Banjo. You're up.
All right. So, I'm going to move forward. Would 25 feet of movement forward bring me within 60 feet of him?
Absolutely. With 20 feet of movement, you'd be in melee.
Okay. Okay. So I'm currently without anything else within 60
Yes.
feet of him.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I just say, oh, I had a good rhyme. Wait. Man, you look like a troll. Now it's your turn to roll. And I'm going to cast Polymorph. And since I'm invisible, would that be at disadvantage for him?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. So it's a Wisdom 18 saving throw.
Okay. He has a +3. First roll. That's a 10. Second roll. That's a 16. So 10.
So Banjo casts Polymorph, placing a finger out, a streak of white light pierces into his body, and he turns into a dolphin.
Nice. He just starts flipping around there on the stage.
My invisibility is off.
And that'll bring us back up to Aegis. Yeah.
So, how is Harold looking?
Like a dolphin. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell after the polymorph.
I'm gonna say, without a peep, go to sleep, and I'm casting sleep at 4th level. How many dice do I need to roll?
Sleep at 4th level.
We're gonna curb stomp a dolphin right here. Like that was just gonna happen.
2d8 for each level above first. So
yeah, so it's 5d8, and then 2d8 for each level. So you're casting at 4th level. That's 3 more. So 6. So 11d8.
that is 48 total.
Harold the dolphin falls right asleep.
Now he can't rhyme this time, and he's.
What do y'all do now?
Are we still in combat rounds, or he's just asleep?
He's asleep.
I think we should end this man's
Evil plan.
feeble plan. This small man. I rammed with out of character by the way. Out of character by the way.
Does he have anything on his person that would make him teleport, like what we have?
It's just a dolphin. There's nothing there with him.
Banjo's gonna walk up to him and say, "Splitting up music is a crime, and I'm sick of this rhyme." And I'm gonna cast 4th level fireball on him.
All right. I'm gonna say that automatically hits.
All
So roll
right.
damage.
That is 33 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Banjo looks down at this sad little dolphin. Um, feels almost guilty for what has happened to this man and that has brought him to this point. And from his fingers, 2 fingers, he just points down, blasts a massive ball of fire on him, and incinerates him immediately.
Sushi.
All right. As you do, the walls fall down around you, and you find yourselves standing in the middle of now what looks to be a weird blend of a multitude of different areas around you. There are rolling green hills. You can see Punk Rock City. You can see what looks to be um, a large mountain with deep, deep voices coming from it. You can see Pop Street. You can see all manner of things all spread around in like this weird pinwheel formation. But at the center of it, you can see the archway once again. And you can also hear the sounds of all kinds of music coming like a sweet cacophony all the way around you.
I kind of looked to the party, like realizing I just murdered someone in front of them, and I was like, he had it coming, right? Like, he had it coming.
I mean, I
Oh.
guess he did, but he was a sleeping dolphin.
Which made it even more funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, this man split up music, all right? Like he made people into like little ventriloquist dummies and Karens. Like let's be real. Like that had to go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
right.
not enjoy Karen Town.
I think we did a good thing here, friends.
Well, are we gonna head through the gate or are we gonna crush the stones?
Well, it's up to y'all. You want to have one last party with everybody, or should we just call it a night?
You know, part of me wants to explore that mountain over yonder, see what's over there, but
Oh, part of me wants to go running through those big green hills, but
who
Let's
knows?
go. Let's go. Hey, I'm
Well,
not here to
here's
dampen
the
the party.
thing. How long is time here? Like, we don't even know. I don't even know how long we've been here. How long has it been outside?
You get in my head there, Agus, but not untrue.
What do y'all do?
Well, I suppose Rose is the deciding vote there.
How about we stay for one last number and then head out of here?
Sounds great to me.
sounds like a plan.
Fine with that. Let's do it.
So does that mean that there's like pop rock and stuff around here now?
Yep, there is.
I wonder if they have pop
Musicals.
rocks.
Pop rocks.
As you
Should we
all
run
kind
out
of
into the field? Yeah.
Yeah, you all kind of go out and explore and have fun and sing all kinds of music and journey throughout exploring the soundscape, meeting new people. You go and party with DJ Bass some more. You go and have some drinks and listen to some twanging music with Hat. You go meet up with Ollie North and Ramona, who are jamming together in Punk Rock City, and you
Hey.
explore all the different areas. Agus, you climb the huge ass mountain, and you learn how to Mongolian throat sing up there.
Nice.
And you all explore and have fun and learn all kinds of new music. And what started out as being, just one more last hurrah, you realize you spent what's probably equivalent to in-world like 3 months exploring. By the time that you finally realize just how much time has passed, and you all meet collectively back up at the archway.
Can we say that I grabbed some of that clear liquor from Hat to bring home?
Yes, you did.
Nice.
You're not the only one that has some.
Banjo also probably would have taken some.
It smells like happiness in a bottle.
Why do I see her doing fire breathing?
Because
think
I
that's a good
probably
avenue.
do.
I'm pretty sure the people on the other side are probably wondering if we're dead, so we should probably head through, even though I've had a
At
great
this
time.
point,
Yeah.
don't want to
Alright.
keep them fretting.
I wonder if we can ever come back.
I'm going to say probably not, because if we go through, who knows if the stone's still going to be there.
In everything I've seen in my life, there's always a chance.
Alright, well let's head on home.
I agree, and I walk through the gate.
I also walk through the archway.
And as you walk through the archway, Banjo, the first thing you hear as you walk through the archway is that you hear, and hurry back. Oh, you're back already. That was quick.
Oh, time didn't move. Okay.
That's weird.
That is wild. Maybe we could
So
just
could we
go
just
back
spend in
home.
there? Yeah.
I want to go back.
What was the last thing that I did?
You were having bratwurst and sauerkraut with
No,
a couple of polka dancers.
I was asking them what I did before we left. It's like, what was the last thing you saw me do before we went in this thing?
You went into the door.
So from your perspective, we walked in,
and then we walked out.
Yeah, I mean, what actually happened? Fill us in. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, could you please?
Well, we beat the Herald of Harmonics, and now there's a bunch of music in there, and they have some great throat singing on one of the mountains, which I'm pretty sure. Oh, I walk over to Austin and hand him the bottle.
Hold on, you found Harold?
Oh yeah, he
didn't make it.
He's a shish kebab now at this point.
Yeah, he kind of floundered with the dolphin thing.
Resembles sushi.
That was Harold was our fourth bandmate. I mean, we're the Harmonics.
Oh, you didn't want him dead. Oh, they wanted him dead there. I'll take responsibility for that one.
I didn't say kill him. I put him to sleep.
Harold in there, just for reference, he did turn some people into mannequins and a bunch of other people into racists and other people into like
ghost things, and then others into ghosts.
Listen, Harold was bad news. I think you're looking for another fourth bandmate at that point. Yeah, I put him down. I'll take responsibility for that.
You hear Sonata from the background. Yeah, I mean Harold was kind of a douchebag.
He was. Right? Like we're all here. Yeah, we're all here for that. And I kind of look at Harmony like, please.
Hey,
well, I mean, if he was hurting people, then like, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Hark the herald angels sing
to the newborn king.
I'm gonna go to Austin and go, hey Austin, here's some alcohol from in there. You definitely have to try this. And I hand him the bottle that I got from Hat.
Whatever you do, don't chug it.
I'm gonna whip mine out as well and offer it to Melody and Harmony and Sonata. Do you guys want some?
Oh, sure. Why don't we all go get some drinks, and we can all like talk about what you guys saw.
Certainly. Also, can I make a
Absolutely.
religion check on Austin?
Sure.
All right. We'll see. We'll see if Banjo has a moment of enlightenment. No, that's a 5.
I got
And
a 13.
as you all kind of walking away from the archway, the gem shoots directly into your banjo,
Oh,
and embeds itself on the head of your banjo as the
my
light kicks
fire
off from
one?
the archway. Yep, as the light kicks off from your banjo. I mean, it kicks off from the archway, no longer creating that swirling portal.
Huh.
Interesting.
Does that mean you can make a portal?
Well, there's
See, if
only
you
one way
can,
to
we
find out.
definitely need to go back.
Let's go back.
We definitely got to take Austin to that Twangville so he can have some more of this juice.
Oh yes, this is quite delicious.
Oh, you definitely have to meet Hat. You'll love him.
Hat was a good man. Uh, well,
Well, so are we gonna go get some drinks now? I mean, if everyone else is busy, I'm sure I'm sure just Banjo and I can go over the notes together.
I
Oh,
mean, I look at the rest of the party like, hey, I need this.
See if you can open the portal, and we'll go in and take everybody for a trip through all the areas and let them see everything. And you have your time.
Well, I look at her and I say, well, Harmony, uh, turns out the moral of the story tonight was your name is the thing that we made happen. That didn't sound as romantic as I thought it would. Either way, I'm gonna try to see what happens, and he's gonna strum on his banjo.
Right? Make a performance check.
All right. 12. The dice are not with us tonight.
I'm going to use
The
my last bardic inspiration to help him.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you mine too.
And me.
So that's 3d8s.
3d8.
2d8,
Okay.
2d8s and a d6.
Okay. 2d8 and d6. Oh yeah. Okay. So d8, 2d8. Oh, can I do that all at once? Yes, I can. So that's 15 plus 12.
27. Killed it.
27.
That'll
you
work.
strum a beautiful chord. The gem removes itself from the head of the banjo and embeds itself into the archway again, the light kicking back on.
Harmony, I think I have a bar we could check out together.
Oh,
We'll see you in 7 hours of your time, if that's long enough.
Banjo winks.
Take your
Um,
time.
I basically usher Austin through the gate first, telling him about Hat and the entire area there.
As I head in with Melody, I'm gonna talk to her about talk to him, sorry, about the 50 gold that we were promised.
yes, absolutely.
I kind of hang back with Sonata, and we just stop and stare at everybody else while we walk through the gate.
So absolutely excited over all this, aren't they?
Yep, but it is pretty fun.
Well, let's go and check it out. As you all head through, going back to journey through the soundscape once more, the light flickers off, as the gem embeds itself into your banjo one final time, leaving an empty, hollowed out archway. And nothing else. And that's where we're in tonight's session.